All right, I'm sitting here with Nicole. I met you on the boardwalk. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. You just want to give me a little history about yourself, where you're from, age,
Uh,
stuff like that.
I'm from Monmouth County.
Okay.
I
That's in Jersey, right?
Yeah, in Jersey.
Okay.
I grew up there. Had a great family life. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. I started using drugs at an early age when I was 13. My older sister gave me heroin for the first time, first drug I ever used in my life.
Oh, wow.
When I was 13.
So wait, hold on. The first drug you ever used was heroin?
Correct.
Oh, wow. Like before pot, all
Before
that?
pot, before alcohol, before anything.
Dude, that is wild.
My older sister, who I looked up to, who I watched get all dressed up at night to go out, I looked up to her, you know. She had said to me when I was fighting with my dad, because I couldn't get like a Nintendo game I wanted, you know, very spoiled. Here, try this, it'll make you feel better. You'll forget all about that.
Yeah.
And because I looked up to her, I tried it. And, you know, the first time I hated it. I swore I would never do it again. And she said, oh, come on, keep doing it. A few more times, you'll get past that, I promise.
Yeah. What, did you get like the throw up-y stuff in the
The
beginning?
throw up,
Yeah.
I hated it. And then,
It's crazy. That happened to me too, and yet we still did it. You know, you think that first time would kind of scare you away.
But she said, keep trying, keep trying. I promise you'll get past that. You'll love it, you'll love it. And then I'm like, well, wait, why am I freezing and sweating at the same time now? Okay, well, now you need it. Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah.
And it's been a roller coaster ride ever since, you know.
Wow. And before we started this, you said it's like, what, 28 years now you've been? Yeah. Wow. Just pretty much almost, you said you had a little bit of...
I was on methadone for 9 years. Only time I was really clean, but clean to me is either being on methadone. That's the only time I've been clean is on methadone.
Sure.
Was when I was pregnant with my children, and yeah, that's it really.
Now, how was your life when you were on the methadone?
My life was good. I mean, it was normal. I held a job. I was functioning. But I was just tired all the time. I had no energy. I could sleep days away.
Okay, yeah.
That was the problem with the methadone for me.
Okay. Now, how long have you been here homeless?
I've been here homeless probably about a year and a half.
Year and a half? Okay. Now, does it really turn into a ghost town in the wintertime?
It definitely turns into a ghost town compared to the summer.
All right.
In the summer, it's flooded with people, you know, wall-to-wall people.
Well, so does it get hard to survive here in the wintertime?
It gets cold. In the wintertime, it gets cold. I was blessed last winter. Me and my boyfriend were able to fall into an apartment. So we had an apartment for the winter. But the big heart I have, I was bringing everybody homeless home with us, and we lost the place because too many people coming in and out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
is it harder to get like asking handouts or stuff like that in the wintertime?
I used to hold up a sign that said homeless and hungry, and after a while I feel like people started getting fed up with that. Like, oh, I work, I'm not giving you my money.
Can I show your work on it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So this is what you do instead now, right?
Yeah, I paint seashells.
I'm gonna get up and look at them. All right. So you just find shells down in the beach?
Yeah.
And you just
I paint them
paint them up. All right. And how much you ask for each one of them?
Well, what I'll do is, because without a permit, it's illegal to sell, so I'll just ask for a donation.
Oh, okay.
Which works out in my benefit because people sometimes will be like, oh, that's so sad, you're homeless, and just a donation, they're so beautiful. Here's $20 for a seashell,
Oh,
you know?
okay. That's cool. So people are nice.
Yeah,
you know?
but you get the opposite of it too. People are like, oh, just a donation, well, here's $1, I'll take 6, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, I guess it does work both ways.
Both ways, yeah.
Yeah. Are there any services here in Atlantic City? I'm not too familiar with this area. Like I told you, I do a lot of work in the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of services for you guys to use here?
As far as like food, there's somewhere to eat every day.
There is somewhere to eat every day?
Like the Mission, you can go for breakfast every morning. Okay. You can go to the Mission for dinner every night. And then there's different things like on Tuesdays. They do like Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can go eat with the nuns. And then Wednesdays, the Angels down in Kentucky, they give out food. So there's plenty of food, and there's also plenty of drug help if you want it. I mean,
there is.
We have a needle exchange here where you can go and get fresh needles for free every day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of services here. If you want to be homeless, this is the place to be homeless.
Okay, that's good. Now, we were talking off air. You said that, and this was wild to me, that you can find regular heroin here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you guys have tested it before, and it's not cut with fentanyl.
Yes. If you go to the needle exchange, they give you fentanyl testing strips.
Yeah.
To be able to test it. And don't get it wrong, there's a lot of fentanyl out here as well.
Sure.
The new tranquilizine isn't really big out here yet.
That was my next question. I was
yeah.
coming to, so.
You can find some of it in certain bags, but
yeah.
You can get regular heroin. We call it brown dope out here.
Brown, absolutely, yeah. And like I was telling you, it's so wild to me. It doesn't even exist in Philly anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what an open air drug market that place used to be. You know, so for not to be able to get it there, it's pretty crazy. But there is a ton of fentanyl around too. You said, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then, so you are finding or hearing about the trank. In certain areas, certain spots?
I've had it here a few times. My friend actually went to Kensington a few weeks ago and brought me back a bag, and I did one bag. He said, don't do more than a half. I said, oh, yeah, right, I could do 5 at a time. I'm going to do the whole thing. And I woke up 5 hours later, covered in throw up. Like, it put me out, completely out. Like, what fun is that? I could, I don't want to just pass out, you know?
That's the thing, man. It's like they do these bags in Philly, and they're passed out. Like, you'll see them fall over like on the side of the street, right in the middle of the street, like everywhere. And
That's crazy.
The crazy part is, as soon as they wake up, they're dope sick, and so now they got to go do it all over again. You know what I mean? It's like
so it has no shelf line, really.
No, it's like you were saying, the fentanyl's got a really short shelf life too, and then it's, for some reason, whenever they fall asleep and then wake up,
they're sick again.
Instant sickness.
I feel like that's with anything, though. For me, even with brown dope, if I go to sleep, when I wake up, I'm sick.
Yeah, I used to experience that too. I don't know if it was more like a mental thing. Or your body, all right, get up, time to get going.
Yeah.
Because I always associated waking up with doing the morning, your morning bag. So I don't know how that is.
Yeah.
Do you have any desire to go into a program at all?
So bad.
Do you?
I really do. I have 3 kids. They're at home with my mom right now. And I mean, they're my world. I love them to death. I feel like I haven't seen them in a year and a half. I've kind of just slipped away. Parts of me think maybe they're better off without me. Like, am I ever going to change? But the other parts of me, I want to change. But I'm so afraid of withdrawal. For someone like me who's been doing it for such a long length of time, like when I tell you my body physically can't handle being without it, I physically can't handle being without it.
Yeah, I mean, you're 28 years of heroin.
Yeah.
That's wild. So, do you know where to go when you're ready to reach out for help?
I do. I definitely do.
You do? And a couple other questions. Do you have sober support on the streets if you're ready or when you're ready?
Absolutely. I have a great mom. I mean, I have
That's so important.
A great boyfriend who's there for me, who doesn't use.
Okay.
It's been so it's going to be a long road, I know that. And what deters me as well is I've spoken to doctors and they've said, oh my God, using that long, you need a whole brain reconstruction. It's going to take a year before you're back to normal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a year of being sick?
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I got sober, I was doing 18 years I was getting high. And it took about a year until, I felt normal. I was pooping normal again, sleeping normal, It does take a while. You're able to have fun and, live life, but you are a little groggy for the beginning part.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I really appreciate you taking time to do this.
No problem.
And I will. Do you have a number?
A phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off air. I'll take your number off air, and then when I'm back here, I can catch up on you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, would you guys be able to use a tent, or do you have?
Yeah, it'd be great.
You do it? You do know? Okay. I have one in my car back here.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. I'll bring it to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, well, I really appreciate you doing this. I'm going to be here tomorrow, too, looking for people to do interviews with, so you might see me around.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, bye.